Hello, what's up? It's another amazing episode with your favorite podcaster, and we are here with an OG.
Hi
Hello, hello, hello.
guys, it's Shishi baby in the house.
Yes, and she's here to officially welcome you guys to the season. Don't forget that this podcast is a platform for you to be expressive and a reality check. So, Chichi, a
My
quick one,
baby.
yeah. What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for life, most importantly, that we are alive is a blessing. I'm grateful for family, for my loved ones, for my love life.
Let's get right into it. Guys, we have a guest. It's not Shishi, don't worry. She's just in my intro video. Hello, you're welcome to another amazing episode on EWL Podcast. Um, Today, I want to speak about gratitude and what I think I am grateful for. I have a guest. At the end of this video, he told us what he was grateful for. But for me, I would say that if there's anything I know I'm grateful for, I always say that I'm grateful for the gift of family. I'm grateful for how consistent they are with me. I remember when I wanted to start season three, I was always telling them that season three, now when I don't blow, now I go do that season three. When I don't get a bigger space. But then what they would tell me is that only consistency is what is going to determine your growth. So even my friends, they will tell me, when you go start your podcast, anytime I buy a new hair, my friend will tell me, now this hair you want you start season three. I'm like, no, I'm not starting season three anytime soon. I'm grateful for the gift of friends who have turned family. I'm so grateful that you guys don't understand in spaces where I feel like I cannot achieve certain things, them being able to encourage me constantly, being able to tell me that it's not even about perfection, it's just about showing up regardless of what it is. I am grateful for the gift of friends. I think if there's anything gratitude has taught me also is being grateful just keeps you on a constant um level. How do I say it? On a constant raise. Like when you achieve a milestone, you are like, oh, okay, I did well on this one, regardless of whether it was perfect or not. You shall decline the tree. Anytime you reach the end, you're like, okay, what is the next thing we are going to achieve? If I'm always going to be wallowing in my problems or my limitation, I don't think I would have gotten as far as I have. But me having the capacity to forge ahead regardless of what it is, I think gratitude is something that has taught me to do that. And what am I grateful for again, or who am I grateful for? So on this episode, I want to say a very big thank you to my mom in her full capacity. I know I've talked about family, but I know in her full capacity, she's always one that will tell me, here in a May, you will not can start it. And me say, I see it blow a bit, I mean, you have not made it. But those her words, those little words in her own capacity, I'm just sitting and like, you like to give excuse. Procrastination won't finish you. So when I remember the words of my mother, I am just like, okay, let's make do what we have. And I'm grateful for today. Finally, guys, we have a first episode on season three. Like I cannot begin to tell you what happened today, but it's between me and my people that are here. I'm grateful to God that we're able to do this, regardless of the limitation, regardless of the fact that not everything is ready, but we are able to have
Yes.
this first episode. So in total, I'm just grateful for family, God, the capacity, the strength to keep pushing, grateful for friends. I'm showing this episode come up and say, how should you get mine? Do you still did this regardless of what happened? I'm like, yes, we go, we move regardless. So yeah, I'm just grateful for basically everything. I'm grateful to God for provision, guys. Putting the studio together, we are still even in the process of putting it together. You can see, say I don't even get my studio mic. I don't have certain things, but putting this together, showing up because we already have a date, and just standing in my own capacity. That is what I'm grateful for. So on this episode, I had the chance to speak to Chizuroke, and he said something that he was grateful for, what he was grateful for, who he was grateful for. So another pause. Hold on, since we have Shishi at the intro video, Shishi, can you tell us who you're grateful for and what you're expecting for the year?
Okay, I'm grateful for my mom, most
Mm-hmm.
especially. Yeah. You grow old and you just need to give your parents grace
Yeah,
and you get
accolades.
to understand where they are coming from. So I'm grateful for her and the relationship that we have currently. I'm grateful for my friends. They are a big pillar of support for me.
Yeah.
Like because even on days where we get silence, we know that it is not coming from a place of beef or a place of wrong. It's coming from a place of it's
Adulthood.
life. It's coming from a place of life. So I'm grateful for friends that understand, because I just don't have friends. I have good friends. I'm also grateful for my siblings, for their unending support in my dreams.
What are you expecting for this year?
I'm expecting to be happy.
Hmm.
I'm not asking for any other thing aside for happiness. And happiness is encompassing, because if all my dreams are fulfilled and all my wishes come true, I would be happy.
So let's cross over. I have a guest, and today we're just going to be talking about what we are grateful for. My guest today is none other than Cheese. Okay. Hello, you're welcome to my couch. You're welcome to the podcast.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. I'm
You're
glad to be
welcome.
here.
So, like you said, yesterday I was having a conversation with you, and you were saying, "What if I don't have anything to be grateful for?" I'm just wondering, why would you say that?
Okay, well, life is full of challenges, so
Yeah,
sometimes the challenges are overwhelming, and then you don't have any other choice.
but to wallow in your problems or
Yes,
what?
yeah.
So, if I could ask you now what you are grateful for, what would be your response?
Okay, to start with, I will say I'm grateful for life, for good health,
Mm,
and then for success in some aspects of my life. So I'm really grateful on that side.
okay. So,
Yeah.
if someone should ask you who you are grateful for, no, I ask you what you are grateful for. So, who are you grateful for?
Okay, I'm grateful for my dad.
Okay.
He has been a great figure in my life.
Okay.
Sponsored my right from my childhood, brought me up from my childhood, and then my education and every other thing. So I'm
Mm,
grateful for the father role he played in my life.
okay.
So what about you? Do you have anything, any someone you are
Ah,
grateful for?
yes, I'm grateful for the gift of family.
Okay.
I'm grateful that regardless today, I can say finally I'm having this episode
Wow.
because it's been a tantrum, like different crisis here and there. But having this episode finally is something that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for God in my life. I'm grateful for different milestones that I'm clicking and I'm taking. Regardless of what has come my way, it's a bigger step for me to like grow and just attain greater steps. So that's what I'm grateful for. As to what being grateful have taught me, I think being grateful have taught me to be open minded. I don't Okay, yesterday I actually cried because I was really overwhelmed. But being grateful have taught me to take everything that comes, regardless of what comes my way. I'm like, okay, this is a lesson for me to like move to another part of life or
Yeah.
another level. So that is what he has taught me to do. I just want to say a very big thank you for to all those who has been constant and consistent with EWL podcast. You guys are the first say this girl will show her face once in a while. She'll pop in, she will pop out. You've always been consistent. I'm grateful for you guys. Don't forget that we're streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. We are now on TikTok, EWL podcast, on Instagram, EWL underscore podcast, all social media, Oluchi Emitezi. I'm your host, Emitezi Oluchi Gloria. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget that God is love. Love is God. Have an amazing week. Wait. We have to hear a word of wisdom from our OG. Shishi, drop one for us now.
Okay. Remember I spoke about happiness. So
Yeah.
my words of wisdom or words of advice or words of encouragement
Yes.
is that as long as you're happy. I say that a lot, but it's actually as long as you're happy. So whatever decision you choose to do, as long as it brings you happiness, it doesn't need to make sense to any other person but you. So as long as whatever you do, you are happy doing it.
Mm.
Do it.
We
And
hope
if you
to
can, if consequences come later, you go face them.
we hope to meet you on this season.
We'll try.
We'll try.
We'll try.
I'm gonna bye. Shishi.
Bye. Clock it.